Thank you very much. So here are the facts on Kamala, just in wrapping it up. Oh, you thought he was here? No, he wasn't. I was wondering. I said, no, he is here in spirit. I can guarantee you he's here. I'll bring him to the next one, but you won't be here. He's great. He's got some really incredible ideas, and he's so committed, it's incredible. So thank you very much to Bobby. But here are the facts on Kamala Harris. She's a radical left Marxist, rated even worse than crazy Bernie Sanders or Pocahontas. She destroyed our economy. She was an original creator of defund the police movement, and anybody who wants to defund the police, even for a day or a week, is not worthy of being president of the United States. Can't be. Kamala Harris vowed to abolish ICE. These are great, powerful people, strong people, because that's their job. They have to get some of the worst gang members and drug dealers and everything else out of our country. I know a lot of great, tough people right here, but they don't want that job. But she wants to get rid of them. She wants to take them out. We're not taking them out. We're going to make them bigger and stronger because we have a lot of work to do in cleaning up our country and making our country safe. She vowed repeatedly to ban fracking as California Attorney General. You know this. As California Attorney General, she redefined child sex trafficking, assault with a deadly weapon, and rape of an unconscious person as a totally nonviolent crime. Think of that. And she pledged, now she's so far left, she pledged to confiscate your guns and endorsed a total ban on handgun ownership. You know as soon as that comes up, she will literally guaranteed confiscate your guns. And she even called for free sex changes for illegal aliens in detention. All at taxpayer expense. And as you know, we had a little trip to McDonald's a couple of days ago. And she lied about working at McDonald's. It was a part of her story. I worked over the French fries, so I decided to see what it was like. And those French fries were good. They were good. They were right out of whatever the hell they may come out of, but they were. No, but think of it, and the press refuses to acknowledge it. They refuse to cover it. They have tried, and McDonald's denies it. And she never worked there. She never worked there. They went, everybody, some people went and really did spend a lot of time on it. No, she lied, and she's a liar. And on top of all of this, Kamala turned our military as woke as it can be, which is not woke because they are great. What they did for me with ISIS was, these are not woke people. But take a look.
You little scumbag! I got your name. I got your ass! You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride Month, and actually, let's declare it a summer of pride.
So you're a killer? Sir, yes, sir! Let me see your war face. Sir, you got a war face? Ah! That's a war face. Now let me see your war face. Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah!
I hear it and I know I know you wanna take.
You will be a weapon. You will be a minister of death, praying for war. But until that day, you are pukes. You are the lowest form of life on earth. You are not even human fucking beings. You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit.
How to abracadabra, these bitches know I got answers the way I...
It looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as the brown stain on the mattress. I love working for Uncle Sam. I love working for Uncle Sam. Lets me know just who I am. Lets me know just who I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps.
Thank you. You got to remember, we won 2 world wars. We won a lot of things. Well, most recently, we did defeat ISIS, and they said that couldn't be done. It was going to take 5 years. It took 4 weeks. We have a great military, and they're not woke. Some of the stupid people up top are woke, but they're not woke. You couldn't make them woke if you tried. You couldn't make them. You could put them in what's called a woke cage for 2 years, and they'd come out fighting, believe me. So in conclusion, with your vote this November, we are going to fire Kamala Harris, and we are going to save America. With your support, we will cut your taxes, end inflation, slash your prices, raise your wages, and bring thousands of factories back to America and back to North Carolina. They're coming back. We will build American, we will buy American, and we will hire American again. I will end the war in Ukraine very quickly. I will stop the chaos in the Middle East, and I will prevent World War III from happening. We're so close. The biggest risk is this number of months before January 20th. We will crush the violent crime that's plaguing our cities and give our police the support, protection, resources, and respect they so dearly deserve. They will stop the crime. We will strengthen and modernize our military. You know, we rebuilt the entire military. And then they gave a lot of our military was given to Afghanistan. Isn't that nice? Think of that. How about that? That was the most embarrassing moment in the history. 13 dead soldiers, many, many horrifically wounded with arms and legs obliterated. They gave billions of dollars of equipment. They didn't take Bagram, the air base. They should have kept Bagram. It's an hour away from where China makes its nuclear missiles. Isn't that nice? They didn't take it. And we left people behind. We left Americans behind. They moved the military out first. A child. You know, I had one of the rallies, and I had this little 5 or 6 year old boy in the front row, and I called him up to the stage. His mother was horrified. You know, I understand it. But he was up here, little kid, and I gave him the facts in about 2 minutes. I said, would you move the military out first or last? I'd move the military out last, sir. These stupid people move the military out first, and you know, I didn't lose one soldier. In 18 months, I had a talk with Abdul, who was the head of the Taliban. Abdul, still there, he's still the head. And we had a talk because they were killing a lot of our soldiers with sniper fire and other things, and a lot of them with Obama and Biden, but basically Obama. I don't think Biden knew where the hell he was then either. So they were killing our soldiers, and I told them, I don't have to get into the conversation. For 18 months, we didn't lose one soldier. Then we had a tragic election, tragic. Think of our country. We wouldn't have had inflation, least importantly. We wouldn't have had inflation, but we wouldn't have had Russia going into Ukraine. Zero chance, zero. Wouldn't have ever happened. And it didn't happen for 4 years. Even the Democrats, most of them agree, the honest ones, which there aren't too many of them, but even they say it wouldn't have happened. And October 7th with Israel would have never happened. They wouldn't have killed all those people. Those people were killed. And the hostages, now they're waiting for the hostages. There won't be many hostages. There are not going to be a lot of hostages. Those people are probably long gone. So many of them. I've been saying that for a long time. That's part of the problem. The other side doesn't know what to do because they don't have the hostages. It's a very sad situation. That would have never happened. All these things would have never happened. Think of the difference in the world. Viktor Orban, the head of Hungary, Prime Minister of Hungary, very powerful guy. He said, they said to him, what's going on in the world? It's blowing up in the Middle East. It's blowing up with Russia, Ukraine. What's going on? You didn't have any of this stuff when Trump was here. What is going on? He said, the problem is you don't have Trump. You put Trump back, it's all going to be better. They would have never done this with Trump as president. It's interesting. Right? Peter knows. Right, Peter? We will build a missile defense shield all around our country. We're going to be safe. We're going to be made in the USA. It's going to be made in North Carolina partially. We will land an American astronaut on Mars, and we'll call Elon, let's get going. We want to do that. But we really want to, and as part of that, we were in big trouble in space. China was lapping us and Russia was lapping us. And I created Space Force. And now we're lapping the whole world with Space Force. They've done a great job. Part of that whole thing is about military and military protection. It's going to be very important. It's going to be one of the really best decisions we ever made doing Space Force. We will rebuild our cities, including our capital in Washington, D.C., making them safe, clean, and beautiful again. We will teach our children to love our country, to honor our history, and to always respect our great American flag. And we're going to go to Congress and ask very strongly, because that little riot that they had 3 months ago, they were burning American flags all over the place. We're going to ask Congress to, they say it's unconstitutional, I disagree, to give a 1-year prison sentence for anybody burning the American flag. Early on. That's right. That's very nice. Very good. You came prepared. Look at you. We will get critical race theory and transgender insanity the hell out of our schools. And we will keep men out of women's sports. I will defend religious liberty. I will restore free speech, and I will defend the right to keep and bear arms, our Second Amendment. After years of building up foreign nations, defending foreign borders, and protecting foreign lands, we are finally going to build up our country and defend our borders and protect our citizens. And we will stop illegal immigration once and for all, and it will be stopped. And again, we're going to let people into our country, but they're going to come into our country legally. We will not be invaded. We will not be occupied. We will not be conquered. We will be a free and proud nation once again. Everyone will prosper, every family will thrive, and every day will be filled with opportunity and hope. But for that to happen, we must defeat Kamala Harris and stop her radical left lunatic agenda. And we have to have a landslide of an election that's too big to rig. We have to get out. You got to get out. Early voting is underway, so get everyone you know, get your friends, get your family, get Alice to get her husband, who just will not get off that couch. Come on, Jack. Let's go, Jack. You got to do it, Jack. You can do it. Turn off the television just for an hour. We'll be right back, Jack. Turn off that football game. It doesn't really mean anything, Jack. Especially with the new kickoff return. Did you ever see anything so stupid in your life? They always they have to ruin things at work. Is that the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. With your help now, until Election Day, we will redeem America's promise. We will put America first, and we will take back the nation that we love. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And we will never give in. We will never give up. We will never back down. And we will never, ever, ever, ever surrender. Together, we will fight, 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 and win, win, win. November 5th will be the most important day in the history of our country, and together we will make America powerful again. Make America wealthy again. Make America healthy again. Come on, Bobby. Bobby's going to do it. Bobby, let's go, Bobby. You're going to make us healthy, Bobby. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.